We are people advocating cannabis education here at paceradio.net.
The views expressed by the individuals during this broadcast are their own opinions, and they may not be the same as those of their group or other organizations they may be involved with.
I'm growing marijuana in my yard. Growing marijuana in my yard. I got little pots of pie spread out all over the lot, 'cause I'm growing marijuana in my yard.
And it's Sunday, June 28th. Now there's some water left in the barrel from Ross doing his plants. So this is where we're going to put the auto flowers and the one Rockstar Kush. So I'm just using some of this water to moisten the pots. Okay, now that I've moistened everything down, I've got my 6 auto flowers, my bubble gums. So I am going to transplant them into the pre-moistened bags. We've left this hole, and this is to put in a cutting of Rockstar Kush. I'm not sure how the light pollution from the new street lights is going to affect the timing with this plant, so I'm trying to put it where eventually it gets a little bit of blockage from some of the other trees that we've got growing here, and it still gets full sun. So we're about to plant this one in this spot. Now, to help with transplant shock and to give these guys their best chance and start, I'm going to use a product called Microbial Mass. This is an excellent product. It is the microbes that you add. It is 5 different kinds of bacillus. This has a 2-year shelf life, does not have to be refrigerated, and you use it about every 2 weeks. So we're putting the 2 mils per liter, so that's 20 mils. And I'm going to mix that in and give everybody a good drink. I've measured out 20 mils and I've been pouring it in to our watering can. I'll mix it around, give everything a good stir. I'm going to start watering, and you can watch me do it real fast.
Let's just take a quick look at how the autoflowers are doing. Deb transplanted these no more than 2 weeks ago. I think it was just maybe, about 2 weeks ago, I think. They're taking quite nicely. They're looking really healthy. I think we're going to get some nice results. Again, this is another part of the light pollution episodes that we're doing here, where we're going to try to deal with this street light over here. And autoflowers don't care what photo period it is. It can be 12 hours, it can be 18 hours. It doesn't matter to them. They're just going to go ahead and start flowering. So they're taking hold. They're growing quite nicely. This is Deb's Rockstar, and it's coming along fine. That's going to be a nice big plant. Wow. And there's the last. It's a little bit of a runt, but it's coming along too. Going to be 6 autoflowers. It'll be nice. Let's look at the autoflowers. These are Deb's autoflowers. I shot a little water to them. They were getting pretty dry. You can see they've been kind of chewed on by things. Again, this is really not too much to worry about here. They're going to be fine. But the growth is really, really good. For autoflowers, these are really shooting up. I expect that probably within the next week or two, these are going to start setting up for bud. And of course, look at the Rockstar Kush that Deb's growing here. It's I think that's a 10. Yeah, I think that's a 10-gallon pot, maybe 15. And look how big that plant's getting.
What are you doing with all that extra time? Cultivate while you isolate. Growing indoors or outdoors is easy and gives you the gift of an abundant harvest. Whether you're growing medically or recreationally, BMA Hydroponics have everything you need to succeed. Drop in at one of their convenient locations, 404 Maitland Drive in Belleville or at 105 Sutherland Drive in Kingston. Check out products and locations online, bmahydroponics.com.
The only way to go. Good morning. Welcome to Deb's Autoflowers. Deb's not here right now because she's at work. We're short-handed right now, extremely busy. This is a very, very busy time for us at the store. So Deb's dedicating more of her time there, and I'm going to help her out a little bit with the autoflower series. And so let's have a look at what's going on with these autoflowers. I think they're getting pretty darn close. I mean, if you just kind of look across there, these are all autoflowers. Aren't they nice? They're doing really well. I think they're getting very close to the end. Look at the sugar coating on this one. In fact, let's go ahead and take a close-up of the trichomes. We'll see just what we're looking at. Yeah, so the trichomes, you can see they're looking kind of cloudy. That means these are getting ready to finish. I'm not seeing any amber in there. Definitely cloudy though. That's an indication that they're pretty much ready to pick. I'm going to say probably another week or so, and these are going to be ready. But pretty impressive for autoflowers. I mean, they're only about 2 or 3 feet tall. This one's about 2.5. But they're putting out some nice buds. And of course, just like any cannabis plant, they're all different phenotypes. These were all grown from seed, supposedly from the same strain. But you can see there's differences in the way they grow. This one is getting pretty good sugar. Let's have a look at the trichomes on this plant and see just where it's at. Yes, that's also quite cloudy. Okay, it's this one. This one's leafier. Look at that. What a difference between that one and this one over here. Much leafier pheno, and the buds are a little looser. That one there is really hard buds. There's Deb's Rockstar Kush starting to hair up. And then there's this one, which was also, this was a bit of a weakling, but it did finally come through and produce something anyway. I don't know if we'll keep much of this one. Probably just turn it into oil. We're just going to start watering with plain water now, so that means just using the regular water that we've let stand for 24 hours. Of course, it's been through the boogie filter. So I'm just going to start flushing these things probably within the next week to 10 days. They're going to be ready to go. So flush is what we're going to do now. September 13th update on the autoflowers. You see Deb's already started to cut some leaves off of this one. These are definitely done. They're ready for picking, and we're doing our best to open up the time to do that, and hopefully we're going to get that done a little later today or maybe tomorrow. Good morning. It's September 20th, and it's time for Autoflowers with Deb again. This is the harvest episode. This will be the last shots that you'll see them actually on the plant still. And it's actually probably maybe a week or so beyond where we should have taken them. But we've been really, really busy lately, so we just haven't had the time. So we're going to get these off today. So, Deb, why don't you take us through it? We'll start with the first plant here.
So this is the first one. And these are all from the same autoflower strain. It was called bubblegum. And each one of the plants, there were maybe about 3 phenotypes. This one is very chunky, hard, green. This one is the only one that has gone purple. And I mean, it's gone completely purple and gold. With the fleshing, the gold came out more, but it's been purple the whole time. The buds are heavy and they are fat, and wow, they smell wonderful and are very resinous. This is another phenotype. Most of its leaves have died off, and it did have some aphids. There is a full-grown ladybug, and over here we have a North American larva. That's the difference between the Asian and the North American. There's a North American larva.
Wait, there it is.
Right
okay.
here. And here's another one that is just getting ready to molt into a full-fledged ladybug. So they're cleaning up anything else they could find as far as pests, with some aphids that were on the stem. Other than that, this plant is going to be going for oils, for topicals. Then we have another pheno.
There we go. Let's get the sun on it. There we
Another
go.
pheno. And this one is very dense as well.
This is my favorite.
Sticky. And they all still have that smell of bubble gum.
Hold it steady and I'll get a nice shot of the trichomes on there. There we go. Wow, look at that. Wow, are they ever nice. Look how cloudy they all are. But not a lot of amber in there, so I guess it's really not too bad.
And now here we come to the next one. You can see it has a relationship with the leaves the same way as the other one does, where a lot of the big leaves just died off. But this one, it's airy. The bud is airy. It looks big. It is big. And the trichome development's nice, but it's airy. It doesn't have that density to it as the other one. So there's...
Yep, also cloudy trichomes.
Yeah.
There's a little shot going back for you. You can see all the different phenotypes. Very different plants, all the same strain. So Deb and I both agree that this plant wins the beauty award as far as the plants go. This is one pretty plant. We look at the colors in this thing and the trichomes. Very pretty plant.
We are people advocating cannabis education here at paceradio.net.
The opinions of the individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of their group or other organizations they may be involved with.
BMA Hydroponics has everything you need to succeed. Visit our Hydroponics Superstore at 404 Maitland Drive in Belleville and we'll show you how to grow your own quality cannabis for pennies per gram. We're open Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Thursdays and Fridays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Call 613-967-9888. BMA Hydroponics. It's worth the drive.
The only way to go.
The People's Alliance of Cannabis in Canada is an organization working to improve cannabis legalization in Canada. They have a mission and values that includes all Canadians, no matter where they come from. The values are including everyone, as no one should be excluded from participating, equality, diversity, advocacy, along with cannabis education and research, plus industry, safety, and professional standards. If this is an organization that has the same values as you, check them out at peoplesallianceofcannabisincanada.ca. Once again, peoplesallianceofcannabisincanada.ca. Check them out.
A doctor's job is to relieve your pains. And when it comes to growing cannabis, the biggest pain is trimming. Let Dr. Buck Cannabis Trimming Solutions take the pain away. Whether you're a home grower or a commercial operation, we have the cure. From 4 plants to 400 plants, garden size doesn't matter. Dr. Buck Cannabis Trimming Solutions comes to you with years of experience and professional discreet service. It's simple. We trim your weed and we do a damn good job. Visit drbuckcts.com to book your trimming.
Enjoy the buzz of legalization with Campbellford Lifestyle Shop. From lights to plant nutrients, books, consumption accessories, and more, we've got all your basics to grow or consume cannabis. Visit our info center or take a look at our piercing services and body jewelry, now available in-store through Campbellford Lifestyle Shop, 17 Bridge Street West, Campbellford.
At Legacy 420, we believe in being different.
Experience the difference of quality control.
Our labs provide tested formulations for all of our products.
Experience the difference in trust.
Our customers can trust that we are following up-to-date COVID precautions for their safety.
Experience the difference in accessibility.
We're open 7 days a week. Please visit our website, legacy420.com, or contact us for curbside pickup as well as nationwide mail order shipping.
Legacy 420 values overall wellness.
Come and experience the difference of Legacy 420.
You're listening to the Pace Radio Network here at paceradio.net.